The scammers and the fraudsters are at it again, but I'm going to foil their plot one video at a time. Except this one's really interesting because this lady that I'm going to talk about here, who is nameless, it's just reported by mylondon.news, free shout out for them, that's where I read it from. She lost £849 when she received two phone calls, one after the other, claiming to be from HMRC. And the scam essentially is this: an officer rings up claiming to be from HMRC, saying that there's an outstanding debt that needs to be paid, and that if it isn't paid very soon, that they risk prosecution. Naturally, someone hearing that is going to be a little bit panicked by it, because no one wants to owe money to HMRC, and if they're threatened with prosecution and arrest and things like that, quite naturally, most people are going to panic. As most of us do when we get a call from a number we don't recognize, we Google it. You know you will do it, and then you look through, sure enough, usually it says 15 people, 30 people have reported this number as potential spam. But in this case, it didn't say that. In this case, it returned as a courthouse number. You see, there are public phones within most public court buildings. So this scammer used a little bit of sense here by using a number that if somebody traces it back, it traced it back to a county court. Now, this lady was convinced that this person was ringing from the court because the number traced back to the court when she looked it up online. But when she received a second phone call, now she believed that this number belonged to the courthouse, and she genuinely believed someone was calling from the court. The person said in an authoritative voice, "You now risk arrest if you don't pay this amount." So of course she panicked and she took down the details and she transferred the £849 that they claimed she owed. So please, again, do not fall for these kind of scams. If you're going to get any communication from HMRC, it will be in a letter form from HMRC, and you will know that it's from HMRC because it will be clear enough from the document. But even then, when you respond to this letter, please take the official phone number from HMRC, from the government website, which will be .gov.uk, and only that website and only that number. Then if you do ring HMRC to check whether this was a genuine document or not, you know who you are speaking to. You're not ringing some random number that was on a random piece of paper, or you're not giving out any information or taking any instructions from somebody that rings you up out of the blue, which in most cases is just going to be a scam. So please do share this video with someone that you think is going to fall vulnerable to this. Lots of people do. It does happen. And please make sure you like the video, subscribe, so that YouTube spreads this word to as many people as possible. Because as I said, I'm protecting you from these scammers and fraudsters one video at a time. Thanks for watching.